Hello crafty friends, it's SuziChoclat here. So welcome you to our third blog hop. Today I'm going to be making a special occasion card. Here it is. This is the one I found on Pinterest, and I'm going to replicate that in these beautiful rainbow papers from Ella in our Sunshine group. All the links to her crafty pages and to see her beautiful papers she's designed will be in the description box below. Here I'm just showing you a little hack. If your printer won't take 250 GSM paper or a thicker paper than you'd want it to be printed on, I just run it through my fingers as you saw me doing there, squeezing the bottom of it with my nail, and then just smooth it out, and that's just tricks the printer into thinking it's got thinner paper. So give it a go. And so here we are. I've chosen the papers and I have cut 5 hearts out of the creative set of nestables. I've cut to size one of the sheets of Ella's beautiful papers. It's got rainbow grass at the bottom, and I loved it. I just thought, oh yes, I've got to use that one. And so I've left an 1/8 of an inch border all the way around on my 8-inch square card. And I'm just going to stick all of these hearts that I've cut straight on top of each other. There's 5 of them. The very first one I've just stuck on, I did have to cut on my A4 die cutting machine because it was just a tad too big to go through the 6-inch die machine that I've got, whatever it's called, I can't think. Big Shot, that's right. And so I've laid all the hearts up, and here I'm just showing you that I'm cutting all the flowers on my Scan and Cut, and I have got a video of a tutorial I've made of cutting out some of Marta's flowers and leaves, which I'll pop at the top of the screen now so that you can have a look at that at your leisure. But it gives you all the instructions. If you've not used your Scan and Cut for cutting things out like this, gives you all the instructions, and I show you all the screen choices that I make. But it's very easy and very quick. And so I cut all the flowers and the leaves from Ella's rainbow collection. And here I'm just shaping them with a flower tool, just give them a little bit of a curve. So I roll the ball one way and then turn it over and just push it on the end so that it curls it the opposite way. And I just go through quite a few of those. They're the 2 butterflies I have cut, which were from the Spellbinder Shapeabilities. They're sort of a lacy colour, and I chose to cut those out of some sections of the rainbow card in a pale yellow and sort of a lilac-y colour. So I'm shaping a few flowers, as you can see there, and the pearls I've just shown are going in the centre. I'll just stick them in with a little bit of hot glue. They are adhesive pearls, but just to make sure that they don't fall out, I do use a little bit of hot glue. And now these are my favourite Frond Finesse from Tonic, and I am just popping a little bit of Cosmic Shimmer glitter paste in those 3 beautiful colours to match. It was a bright electric blue, rose copper and a warm gold, and I've just dabbed some of that over all of the white frondy thingamajiggy, and just to give them an extra little bit of colour to match the rest. And now I'm sticking them on with some hot glue, and they pull up, and so that I can get them to rise above the flowers, which I thought was a really lovely idea, because it just gives a little bit more depth to the card and a little bit more of a feature. And so I'm just trying out the different types and colours of flowers, and popping them in different places, just until I find a pattern that I like. And so there was no special agenda. I was just popping them down until I thought, oh yes, that's something I like. And I think that's what we all need to do. We need to do things that we actually like, rather than thinking about, what other people might like. And so that it's it's showing you on that creation. And then people will get to know your style. And so I'm just going around and popping a few leaves in between the flowers here, fixing them with some hot glue, just to sort of make them fill up any little gaps. Just a quick mention of this month's giveaway. It's the Drop of Sunshine Box 1 in digital format, which means that you can download and print as many sheets of paper or card or lovely flowers and leaves and all the elements as many times as you like. It's for your lifetime use. I'll pop a link above to an unboxing video I've done, so you can see exactly what you could win. It's really beautiful. Do you have a chart that you use for your Nuvo drops or your glitter pastes and all that sort of thing? Here's mine, just showing you how I just put all the dots of colour on there, and so that I can just get my chart out and pop it against my project and then decide on what the colours are that I'd like to use. It's a lot simpler than being able to pull everything out of your box. So if that's something that you haven't already done, pop back and have a look at that again, and it really makes life a lot easier. And so I'm using some different sorts of Nuvo drops. They do come in quite a wide range of not only colours but also the textures. So there's glitter and there's crystal and there's stone, vintage and all that sort of thing. Have a look in the description box below and you'll see exactly what I've used and what colours I've used as well. And I've used a rainbow effect of 5 different colours to match the hearts that go through the layer there. And I thought a few little Nuvo drops would look really effective amongst the flowers. So I'm just popping a few around the leaves, the flowers, and through the frondy curly bits as well. And then I decide to just put 3 lilac dots up the centre of the butterfly there, just to give him a little body. And now we're going on to making the top part for the sentiment. I've cut a different shape of heart for this one. I've made it slightly smaller and rounder to take the sentiment that I've chosen. I was going to print it on my computer onto the card and then emboss it with some silver or something like that, but I decided to do something really personal and to handwrite it. So you can see me handwriting there with a quickie glue pen. And I was hoping that you could see it in the light there once it's dry, but you couldn't. You just let the glue pen dry from blue colour to clear, and when it's touch dry, then you can rub your foil over, and then if it's missed any bits, then you just keep, as I'm doing there, just rub it with your nail and it will stick on any of the glue that hasn't got the full foil on it. I've put a date on there. I don't like it at all. I actually scraped it off, and you'll see that on the finished card. But you can write, you can draw, you can do whatever you choose, really. But the quickie glue pen and the foil works really well. I've just stuck the main heart there on with some 3D foam adhesive. And I'm just going round the edge of that very centre heart with those same colours of the Nuvo drops. And then our card will be finished. And so I hope you've enjoyed what I've done today, and the hack and a few of the tips are of interest to you, or maybe not something that you've done before. If you're going to give my card a try with Ela's Papers, then please do let me know. I really would love to see it. All the links to my social platforms are in the description box at the bottom of this video. And so until next time, bye bye.